Well, hey, East Main friends, wanted to come on to you on this Friday just to tell you a little bit about the updates we're having in our COVID precaution guidelines here. And this really comes in response to a couple of things going on. One, just the increase in cases, particularly with this Delta variant in our area, and then just some of the new guidelines and commands coming down from different government agencies, and just what some of the other institutions around are doing in response to this, and especially some of the responses that you gave us in the survey that we took a couple of weeks ago during worship. Well, the new wrinkle here, the main new wrinkle, is going to be something that actually is something we used to do. We did this past spring, is that we're asking if when you enter and leave the building, if you would do so with a face covering on. Then once you get into your spot and you're situated, if you'd like to remove it, that's fine. Or if you want to keep it on, that's fine as well. And also we want to ask that if you choose not to wear a face covering in the sanctuary, if you would not sit in one of the pews marked with one of these that's marked as a mask only pew. There are going to be a few of them, not a whole lot, but a section in the balcony and a couple rows probably in the main floor of the sanctuary. And it may differ from service to service and differ week to week depending on just what we see of who's interested in that. And yes, the ones on the floor are going to be in the back, which I know is prime real estate, but we do that because I think folks who are especially concerned about the COVID virus here are going to want to be behind you when you're talking and projecting and singing forward, and also they can slip out toward the end and not get in big traffic jams there. And we do realize that this, for some people, is going to feel like it's not cautious enough. For some others, it's going to feel overly restrictive. If to you it does feel too cautious, well, I would say that this is a big reason why, when COVID began, we began doing ministry online, and why we continue that. Everything we do in our sanctuary, we do put up online for worship. And we just want to keep on doing that. And if this feels like it's not or if it's too restrictive for you, well, for one, this isn't ask. We don't have words like mandate and requirement. And if there is really some reason why you feel you can't do this, nobody's going to kind of, stare daggers at you about that. I would say, though, that, if you're going to be in here for roughly an hour for worship, we're really talking about, the 5 minutes when you're coming and going, if that is something that you'd be willing to do for the sake of some for whom that's important. And the main thing that to me as a pastor that I really do see this as an opportunity for us as followers of Jesus to show that we're really different in the way that we handle issues that are controversial and where we don't agree with one another. And I just want to see us really show that. And so I want to remind you again of something that I reminded you of a couple of weeks ago, which is our dress code, which comes right from Scripture, which goes like this: whether or not, whatever you're doing as far as, whatever kind of pants and shirt and mask you're wearing or not wearing, let's clothe ourselves this way. Therefore, as God's chosen people, this is Colossians chapter 3, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive whatever grievances you may have one another. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. And over all of these, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Let's wear these clothes well, friends. Thanks much, and look forward to seeing you this weekend.